everyone, happy Wednesday. Today I'm going to do a what I ate Wednesday. So I just got up and I eat first thing in the morning as soon as I get up. So I haven't done anything except let the dogs out. So for my breakfast, I'm doing something a little different this morning. I went to the grocery store and got mouthwash and M&Ms yesterday. I also picked up these blueberry muffins. They looked really good. So I had one yesterday and I'm going to have one of these for this morning. Also, I've got my ice water here. I just love ice water these days. We'll only have 2 glasses this morning along with this muffin. That's my breakfast. Right, so I couldn't conquer the muffin. Here's the other half of it. I just couldn't eat the whole thing. I started getting full about quarter way in, so I'm just gonna save this for in a little while when I get hungry again, because I will get hungry. I'm 23 weeks pregnant in this video. I just wanted to show you my husband's lunch real quick. So I always give him leftovers if we have any leftovers from the night. And we had beef and broccoli with rice last night. You can see it in there. I use these Snapware containers and I love that they just snap closed. And the bottom part of it is glass. They do make plastic ones and glass ones. And this is a glass one, so you can just stick that in the microwave and you don't have to worry about microwaving plastic. So that is his main part of his lunch. And then he's got a little thing of cashews here. And then he's got a jazz apple, so I just washed it and I wrap it in a paper towel to protect it a little bit. And you can also use that as his napkin. And then usually he has one of those Cascadian Farms granola bars or whatever I've baked. But we went to a potluck this weekend. We took home a couple of treats, and this was one of them. It's a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin that somebody from the potluck had made, and so he's going to have this as his treat. And I've got these different little containers for lunch things. I just separate them out. These ones are Gladware containers, and then this one's a Ziploc. So I think this one's a cup, and then this one might be half a cup. I just use those for various lunch things. I try not to use plastic baggies very much because plastic baggies just get thrown away. So everything will just go in his little lunch box. And that's his lunch. So when it's time for me to eat again, I'll show you what I'm eating. All right, it's been about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat the rest of this blueberry muffin. All right, I'm gonna get my lunch started. It's gonna take a little while. And I have an apple. This is just a Braeburn apple I'm gonna have in the meantime while my lunch is working. I really wanted black beans, but we actually didn't have any more in the freezer. So I grabbed some chickpeas out of the freezer. These were just previously dried. I make them in the crock pot until they're tender and then package them in these 2-cup Ziploc containers and freeze them in this kind of serving. So there's about, I don't know, a cup and a half of chickpeas, and then I also put in a can of this golden hominy. I thought that would be good together, so I'm just going to let these simmer for about 30 minutes with a little pink Himalayan sea salt, cracked black pepper, and some parsley flakes I'm going to stick in there to flavor it. And then that'll be good. And then I'm going to also have some of these Gorton's fish sticks. These have been in our freezer for a while. I'm going to go ahead and try to eat whatever's left in there. But this will take a while, and I'm going to eat an apple in the meantime. Here's my lovely little apple for a snack. I do like to slice them up and just eat them like that. So here's my lunch. My vegetables are still really hot. You can see the smoke probably coming off of them. I put a little bit of the juice in there because it'll be nice. It's almost like a quick little veggie soup. And then there are my fish sticks. I have this Annie's Naturals organic ketchup for those, and I put some cracked black pepper and a little bit of sea salt in there. I'll mix it up and then dip my fish sticks in that. So this is what I'm going to have for lunch. This is about half of the vegetables. I'll probably save the other half for my lunch for tomorrow. All right, it is snack time again. I ended up getting caught up in cleaning and now I'm starving. So I'm going to have some of this garlic and chive hummus, which is really, really good. It's the first time I've had it and I really like it. I'm going to have it with these pretzel crisps. And I love these things. I've had these a bunch of times and I love that there's only a few ingredients in these, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna have some of this for now. I've been really running around today doing lots of chores in the house and I'm just burning up, so I thought ice cream would be a good snack. I've got 2 scoops in there. This is the Blue Bunny frozen yogurt chocolate vanilla swirl, and it has vanilla bean swirled in it, which usually the chocolate and vanilla mixed is homemade vanilla or French vanilla. something, but I love vanilla beans, so I'm really excited that I found this that has the vanilla bean mixed in. And it doesn't have very many things in this ice cream or in this frozen yogurt, which I'm really excited about. So I'm gonna have some of this and cool off. All right, for my snack now, I've got some cashews on the bottom there, and then on the top, I've got some peanut M&Ms. I'm starting dinner and I'm making beef and barley stew. I've got some diced up sirloin steak and an onion diced up. Then I've got a can of diced tomatoes, a can of green beans. These are more chickpeas from the freezer. I also had some mushrooms in there, so I stuck those in. I'm gonna add the matchstick carrots, just I have like half a bag of those left, and then maybe 3/4 of a cup to a cup of dried barley, and then fill it up the rest of the way with water. And then I'm gonna add a bay leaf, some salt, and some pepper, and let it simmer until the barley is cooked all the way through, which takes about 45 minutes or so. And then we'll have dinner. I also had about a cup of frozen chopped up celery, so I went ahead and added that in as well. Here is my finished soup. It's very thick, and I got a little bit of everything in there, and then I have some French bread. The dog's being silly with my husband, so you probably hear the dog. I've got a little piece of French bread here to go with it. I'll probably dip it in there. My friend and I went to the grocery store to get all the stuff for my baby shower, and I picked up these olives while I was there because they looked really good. They have a really nice olive bar. I got some garlic stuffed green olives and then some Kalamata olives. So I'm gonna have some of these as a snack. I'm not sure I'm gonna eat all of them. I'm pretty tired. Generally, since being pregnant, I have at least another snack or two, but I might go to bed after these. I'm pretty tired, so I'm just gonna have these as a snack and I might call it a night. The olives were super salty, so I only ate a couple of those. Instead, I'm gonna go for these pomegranate fruit strips and some of these peanut butter M&Ms. So I'm gonna have some tart and sweet. Salt. I've got some pink lemonade. It doesn't have very many things in it. Let's see. The olives were really salt. Johnny!